When zombies attack, Jerry Lane, a former UN investigator, his wife Karen, and their 2 kids, Rachel and Connie, are stuck in traffic in downtown Philadelphia. They flee to Newark during the subsequent violence and take refuge with a couple and their little kid, Tommy. Gerald tries to persuade Tommy's family to join him the following day because staying is unsafe. Tommy's father, nevertheless, declines. The Lanes head for the apartment building's roof. Soon later, zombies infiltrate the flat, turning everyone inside except for Tommy, who manages to flee. An ambush awaits the Lanes on the stairwell. To allow Karen and the girls to reach the roof, Gerald deters them. Tommy joins them. Gerald snatches him up and carries him away. The UN Deputy Secretary General, Thierry Mutoni, sends a helicopter to save them off the roof. After that, the party is brought to a US Navy ship in the Atlantic Ocean, where a group of scientists is investigating the outbreak. Among them is the virologist Andrew Fastback, who maintains that identifying the virus's source is essential to creating a vaccine and that the plague is indeed caused by it. When Fastback threatens to expel Jerry from the yacht, he reluctantly accepts to help. After receiving the first report of zombies at Camp Humphreys in South Korea, Jerry, Fastback, and a Navy SEAL escort fly there, only to have their unit ambushed upon arriving. In a hurry, Fastback accidentally kills himself with a gunshot. U.S. soldiers stationed at the camp rescue the team, and Jerry learns that the base's doctor brought the infection with him. Jerry is led into Israel, where the Mossad has built a security zone, by a CIA agent who was detained there. High-ranking Mossad official Jürgen Warmbrunn, whom Jerry meets in Jerusalem, reveals that Israel's defenses were prompted by intercepted messages of Indian troops battling zombies. By building a huge wall around itself and allowing refugees to take refuge there, Jerusalem has fortified itself. But the raucous festivities of the refugees draw zombies, which causes the barricade to collapse. Warmbrunn gives the order for Israeli soldiers to accompany Jerry back to his jet as mayhem breaks out and the city is overtaken. In the midst of the chaos, Jerry notices that zombies are disregarding a starving youngster and an elderly man who are lying on the ground. In order to stop the infection from spreading further, Jerry amputates Segan, one of his escorts, after she is bitten on the hand. They take a commercial airliner together and flee. Jerry gives Thierry a call and asks him to change the plane's destination to a World Health Organization-owned medical research center in Cardiff. A zombie stowaway attacks the passengers during the trip. Jerry sets off a grenade to blow a hole in the cabin and drive out the zombies. The explosion that follows makes the jet crash land. Although Jerry is injured and stuck in his seat, he and Segan escape the collision. Jerry is helped by Segan, and the two of them make it to the Cardiff facility. However, Jerry's injuries cause him to lose consciousness. 3 days later, after receiving care from WHO personnel, he awakens. He says that since they are not good hosts for infection, persons who are already ill or damaged should be ignored by the zombies. Jerry suggests using a treatable virus to inject healthy people as a kind of camouflage against the undead. But the pathogen samples are situated in a zombie-infested area of the WHO facility. The top doctor, Segan, and Jerry had to battle their way through the lab. They get the pathogen samples back, but just as Jerry is ready to go, a lone zombie gets in the way. Jerry feels compelled to inject himself in order to prove his theory. Jerry's theory is confirmed as he opens the door. The zombie ignores him and lets him in with the disease samples he is carrying. When Jerry and Segan arrive at a secure location in Freeport, Nova Scotia, they are reunited with Tommy, who is now being raised by Karen and Jerry, and Karen's daughters. A vaccination is developed that acts as a covert weapon against zombies, allowing citizens to safely flee affected areas and enabling the military to fight zombies more skillfully.